Today in math, we are still working with 3-digit numbers, and we're going to be working with place value and writing numbers in expanded form. All right? So our I can statement for today says, I can use place value in expanded form to describe numbers. Okay? For today's lesson, you are going to need a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. Okay? So grab your whiteboards and your dry erase markers and let's get started. All right. Now, I am going to write a number in standard form, okay? Remember, standard form is how numbers are always written. It's what we normally see a number written as, okay? So let's look at my number. My number is 256. Okay, so right now, you're gonna just watch Miss Gates, and then in a minute, you'll have a chance to use your whiteboards and do some with me. But we're gonna just watch Miss Gates right now. Now, after I see that my number is 256 in standard form, I am going to draw a quick picture of that. So here we go, 256. All right, so this is what we were working on last week, was drawing those quick pictures, right? So I know that I needed 2 hundreds flats, 5 10 rods, and 6 ones, right? Okay, now, how much is this flat worth? Very good. This flat is worth 100. So when I see 100 flats, that means I have to count by hundreds. So let's see how much we have in our hundreds place. Here we go. We have 2 of them, so I would say 100, 200. Okay, so I'm going to write the value of that in right here. Okay, so 200 flats, 200, same thing as 200s flat, and 200. All right, now let's look at this. What is the value of a 10 rod? It's 10, very good. And I see I have 5 of those. So when I see a 10 rod, I'm gonna count by 10s. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So my 5 in 256 is worth 50, okay? Now, when I see a 1 cube, what is each one of those worth? It says it in its name, right? It's a 1 cube. So I know that when I see a number in this column, it's equal to the ones. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So when we are talking about this form, expanded form, that means we are going to break each number down into their value, okay? So I'm going to show that 256 is the same thing as 200 plus 50 plus 6. Okay, so I've shown it in 3 different ways. Standard form, picture form, and now our new form, expanded form. And what we're doing, remember, we're taking that 256 and making it bigger, which is what the word expand means. We're expanding it into the value of each digit, okay? So let's look at some more examples. This is when you are going to be using your whiteboard, okay? So you're gonna get your whiteboard and your dry erase marker and you're gonna do them with me, okay? Here we go. The first number that we're going to show, okay, on your whiteboard, we're gonna write it in standard form first. Our number is 135. Okay, so write the number in standard form at the top of your whiteboard. Now, I want you to draw a quick picture of it. Let's practice those skills from last week. 100 tells me I need one flat. How many 10 rods do I need? 1, 2, 3. And how many 1 cubes do I need? 5. 1, 2, 3, All right. So your quick picture should look like Miss Gates's. All right. Now, remember when we did our previous one, we said what is the value of each group of flats, rods, and one cubes. So I'm looking here, and I know that anytime I see a flat, I'm going to count by hundreds. Here we go, ready? 100. Easy enough. So I'm going to write a 100 underneath that. And remember, when we write an expanded form, we're adding all the values together. So we need that plus sign. And then we're going to move over here to our 10 rods. What's the value of 3 10 rods? Well, we know we count by tens. So here we go. 10, 20, 30. So I'm going to put a 30. And I'm adding plus, what's the value of my ones cubes? I have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so remember we find the value of each place and then we add them together. Okay, let's do another one. We're going to do 2 more together. Okay? All right, here we go. My number is 549. So write your number in standard form, 549. And then draw a quick picture. So you can, I'm going to draw my quick picture. If you don't finish as fast as I do, go ahead and pause your video and finish it, okay? So 500s. 5 is in the hundreds place. I'm going to draw 5 hundreds. There's a 4 in my tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 9 in my ones place. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, if your quick picture isn't finished yet, that's okay. Pause your video, finish drawing your picture, and then join back in, okay? So, we have it written in standard form. Then we drew our quick picture, and now we need to write it in expanded form. We're looking for the value of each place. So if I have a 5 in the hundreds place, that means I'm going to count by hundreds. Good job. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, so the value of my 5 is 500. And remember, when we're writing expanded form, we're going to add those together. So 500 plus, now we need to find the value of this 4. It's in the tens place, so we count by tens to find the value. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so we're going to write a 40 right there. And then we're going to put a plus sign. And we need to find the value of our 9. Our 9 is in the ones place, so we're going to count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so the number 549 is the same thing as 500 plus 40 plus 9. So in expanded form, we expand that number on out. All right, let's do one more. I'm going to let you guys do this one and see if you can get the expanded form correct, okay? Are we ready? My number is 327, okay? 327. Go ahead and pause your video, draw your quick picture, and then write it in expanded form. Remember, that expanded form is going to be something plus something plus something, all right? So you go ahead and do that now, and then I'm going to write the final expanded form on the board for you when you come back, all right? So pause your video, and then I'll see you in a minute. Here we go. 327 is the same thing as 300 plus 20 plus 7. That is our expanded form. All right, today you are going to be playing a game like Memory Match. Okay, so if you've ever played Memory Match, that is what today's game is like, okay? So what you're gonna do, you have 2 pieces of yellow paper, okay? And what you'll see is some of them are written in standard form. Some of them are written in expanded form, and some of them are written in word form, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut them all out, both sheets, okay? And you're gonna mix them together, and then you're gonna try to match them up, okay? You can play it as Memory Match where you flip them face over, and then you have to try to flip them, or you can just go through your stack and try to match them up, okay? There's gonna be 2 per number, so it won't have all 3 forms. Some of them will be expanded, some of them will be standard, some of them will be words, but there will only be 2 per number, all right? So you're gonna work on this game first, and then you're going to open up your workbook, okay? And you're gonna be on today's page, which is 1.4. Remember, we're only doing 1 page per day, so you should not have already done this part until today, all right? You're gonna write each number in expanded form, okay? Remember, expanded form, okay? And then down here, you're gonna write it in 3 ways, okay? You're gonna look at these numbers, these base 10 blocks. What is that number in standard form? What is the word form of that number? And then write it in expanded form here. On the bottom, you're just gonna be looking at, here's the word form of this number, and you need to write it in standard form, draw a picture of it, and expanded form, all right? I will see you guys in math groups in just a little while.